Hey, welcome to session 1, and we're actually going to be covering attachment. And attachment theory is actually a fundamental theory in psychology. The idea of it is how I'm getting my needs met and how I'm connecting with other people. They believe that it really starts at birth, and some people believe actually even before birth, is that we kind of get this idea of how people are caring for us, and if we can trust our caregivers, or if our caregivers might feel more avoidant, or if we feel like we can be close to people or not close to people. And you can see how that could start in kind of our family of origin story. We clearly carry that into our relationships. And actually, specifically intimate romantic relationships are the closest we can get to our family of origin relationships. And that's where that stuff comes out. So the 3 main attachment styles we're going to be covering are avoidant, secure, and anxious. Now, avoidant attachment is someone that might feel like they need a lot of independence in their relationship. They're the ones that would often say, I don't really believe in labels or commitment, or when you ask maybe for a need or some sense of closeness, their response to that might actually be kind of pushing away. So then we move into, maybe let's go to the other spectrum, anxious attachment. Anxious attachment has to look a little bit more like I need a lot of closeness to feel safe or secure or connected in a relationship. I need maybe a lot of time spent, or a lot of verbalizations. And so you can see the very differences between avoidant and anxious. Now the middle is secure, which basically means kind of like an I'm okay, you're okay. I believe that relationships are good and that I can have healthy relationships. There isn't a lot of distrust. There's a lot of satisfaction in your relationship when you have more of a secure attachment. There isn't a lot of fear or kind of pushing and pulling behavior that goes on. Now, the really clearly obvious problem is if somebody is avoidant and they're with someone that's anxious. And you could see how this could be playing out. This person is saying, I need you to be close to me to feel safe. And this person is saying, I need to not feel like I'm that close to you to feel safe. What I want you to hear clearly is wherever you're at on the spectrum, it's okay. It's okay for me to need some closeness here. It's okay for me to need some independence here. What you have to figure out is kind of a healthy balance, and also partnerships that are going to work best for you. Now, the fundamental question as we end our time together with this particular session is not how do I feel in this relationship, or isn't how do I feel like we'll work together, but is this person capable of meeting my needs in a healthy way? Oftentimes that's the last thing we ask. We usually think, okay, is there chemistry, and am I attracted to this person, and do we have these romantic, maybe fun times together? That's great, and I totally wholeheartedly believe in that in relationships, but I think there's a fundamental, deeper question we need to ask, which is, can this person, or can I with this person, show up in a healthy way where we're not feeling like there's this push and pull all the time?